This is going to be a new series called the Unofficial BeamNG Drive Crash Testing. This will be our first car, mod links in the description. It's a high quality mod that is fairly new, and it's high quality, full openables, and tons of, custom configurations. Today we're going to be testing it off of 3 things, and here are the 3 safety ratings. Number 1 is the dummy is flown all over the car is destroyed, flipped, or undrivable, or not undrivable, but smashed. That's -1 star. And then, the driver is shooken up, in right position, or leaning. Car is somewhat repairable, but chassis is damaged. That would be +1/2 star, because that's, I guess, a step up to good structure. And then dummy is almost unharmed, maybe head down on steering wheel, but still in seat. And car has a dent, definitely repairable. That's +1 whole star. Now here are the 3 things that we're going to be testing. We're going to be doing side impact from passenger side, or no, driver side actually. A rear end test. The car is going to be driving at 60 miles per hour while this car is stopped, hitting this car. And finally, a head-on collision. And then we will get our final rating. This has nothing to do with real life, so don't try this in real life. And these are all just supposed to be for fun, these ratings. So the car does not have airbags, so airbags are -1/2 star, because, well, yeah. So here we go. We'll be using the Ford S-Max as our thing that's going to crash into us, and I will post a video doing these same crash tests to the Ford S-Max. And tune in for more, because later in the series we're going to be testing semi-trucks. So stay tuned. So let's get right into it. The first thing is a rear end crash. I just want to get that over with, because the car is already in that position, because I have recorded this video several times, and hopefully this is going to be the last one. So we're going to do slow-mo. Yeah, I'd say that's lined up. Now, let's see. So, the seat acts as a good cushion, pushes the driver forward, but the driver takes the crash, or absorbs the crash pretty well. Now, it does make it a tiny bit worse, because it was at a tiny angle. But the driver looks unharmed. He might be a little shaken up. He's leaning out of the seat, but that's fine. The car, well, I'm sure the inner structure of the car is damaged. The wheel did take some hefty damage, I'd say. But the trunk did open, but that happens with every SUV in a rear-end crash. Well, that's +1/2 star. Because, I don't know, the driver looks okay. Airbags would definitely help. So that's -1 star, so we're down to 0 stars. And this will be out of, I think, 3 stars? Yeah. So, 3 stars now. And, you know what? We're not going to count the airbags. We're just going to take away 1 star. So, it is going to be probably 2.5 star at the end. So we have 1 star. Yay. I'm writing that down because I don't want to forget. Now, let's do the side impact. Side impact crashes aren't as common, but they do happen. So let's just spawn the car somewhere. We're going to be doing it at a speed of also 60 miles per hour. So here we go. We're just going to drive the car straight at the side. This might be a little slower actually. So, of course, we're going to do slow-mo. Oh, it's a little... Oof. Oh, the driver in the S-Max has just hit the steering wheel. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that the automatic braking adds... Well, no, the automatic braking will be... Yeah, let's just leave that there. Anyway, well, I think the driver in the Kia is definitely going to have an injured or broken arm. The car is going to be, well, looking at how the S-Max hit it, the chassis or like the bones of the car might be a tiny bit damaged. The steering is definitely damaged, the doors need to be replaced, and it would need a new windshield and a new mirror, which I think would bring us totaled. So that is... And plus, with airbags, it would be helpful if there's airbags, but the dummy is definitely going to be injured. He's going to walk away fine, maybe with an injured, rarely maybe a broken leg, and maybe some whiplash, so let's give that half a star. Because, he is going to walk away, but the car is not recovering. Okay. Now, the last test of the video will be a head-on collision. Now, the head-on collision is just going to be a head-on collision. Two cars going about... Well, no, the car's just going to be stopped. How about that? And this will be the last test that we're going to use. We're just going to keep using the S-Max. That's just the car I chose. I don't know why. We're not going to be testing any handling things. I don't know. I don't want to start another series. But let's now do it. It's going to be about around the same speed. So let's go. Okay, so the driver goes flying into the the steering wheel. But then the automatic braking and braking thingies, they kick in. And this one might actually get us a full star. Because, well, the front of the car is destroyed. But look at the crumple zone. The crumple zone did so good in this car. And the windshield and the windows and even the sunroof didn't even break a single time, which is impressive. Looks like the front was definitely worked on more than other parts of the car. And yeah, so that's plus one whole star. Now this brings us to the dummy. The dummy, at first, he was actually flying to the steering wheel, so he probably did something to his chest. I don't know. Maybe in a rare case he got a concussion. I'm not an expert, so I don't know what to say for this. I think his chest might be fine. He maybe got the air knocked out of him, but I'd say he's walking away from this. maybe with a concussion or a whiplash or something. And yeah, in rare cases, maybe a broken neck, but we're not going to count that. So that's 1/2 star. So our final rating for the Kia, whatever you want to call this, I keep forgetting the name, comes to...
What are you up to?
Okay, I forgot what I was saying, but the final rating for this car is 3.5 stars, which is 3.5 out of 3 whole stars, which I'd say is pretty good. If it had airbags, I'd call it perfect. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below and leave a comment what I should do next. And watch out for the new S-Max crash test, because I'll be doing that next.